Hello viewers, how are you? This is KP and I welcome you all to my channel as well as to this video. So we are into the 22nd video of this Python series, and in this video we are going to see about something called Python input or output. So how we can take input as well as print the output. So from the day one we are seeing about output. We are using print function, isn't it? Okay, so let me start with output first. So we have seen normally just using print function, and today we will see some more functionality. Okay, I'm giving heading as output. Okay, so first let me write. So as I'm printing a string, so I can do this is a simple output. All right, if I execute, so you got the output. This thing you know already from the day one we are using. Then what you can just do some dynamic thing or maybe some customization. That is, I'm taking one variable as a equals to, suppose I'm taking any number 678, and now I will do print, and then what I can do, putting this string, the value of a equals to, then I'm just putting a comma here and putting a is the variable. Okay, so this a is outside of curly braces, sorry, outside of this double quote. It means it is the variable, not the string. Okay, and this a is inside this double quotes, so this is a string, this is not the variable. Okay, so if I just print it, you can see this is the option. So here I'm getting some more space, that is not looking good, so I can just do this and again execute. So now you can think, or you can see here, the value of a equals to 678. One more thing you can do here, let me copy and paste just below here so that you can compare. Also I can put a plus symbol here, is because this a is also giving some output, that is 678, and this sentence is also giving this output, so I can do this also. Now if I execute, okay, so yes, so it is giving some error. Let's try to understand what's the error is saying. So if you try to understand, it is saying can only concatenate string, not integer to string. So I have assigned 678 here, it is a integer value. So the error is saying this a is an integer, that is 678, and I cannot concatenate this integer to this entire string. So what I can do, I want a string here, so I want 678, so I can just put a single quote or double quote. Now it's a string, it's not an integer anymore. Now if I just execute, you can see here you got this output. Now you can see as I have started using plus here, this space got removed, so I want a space here. I will just put a single space, white space here, and now if I execute, now you can get the same thing. Okay, so either you want to go with this or you want to go with this, no problem, just you can just format according to your requirement. So this is one thing. So you can also put multiple items. Suppose I am printing print, I am putting x comma y comma z. Okay, now if you execute, you can by default get a space because you are putting here comma. If I do the same thing but with a plus symbol, then you will not get any space. Let me show you. Okay, if I'm doing this thing, you can see this is xyz. So if you want space, you can just put after x or before y, for getting a single space in between this. So let me put after x one space, after y one space. Okay, then you will get the same thing, x space y space z. This is one thing you know. Now let's check some more thing, more functionality. Till now we have not seen that. Okay, so let me show you. This is the print function you know. If I now just put a shift and tab, now just click on plus, you can see here multiple things are there. So print is the function, it accepts the value. Beside that, it accepts separator and something called end and something called this and something called this. Okay, we are going to see some of the keywords here. Now let me copy these two things. These are the important part. Rest thing we can see later. Okay, I'm just crossing this. Now if I do print, suppose hello, so this is my value actually, and now I'm just pasting it what I had copied. Okay, these are the extra things you are seeing very first time. Now just let me execute. You got the same output, no changes. Okay, now let me copy the same thing and give you some changes, some more interesting thing. Now I want here, suppose I am giving some separator instead of space, I am giving separator as hyphen. Now what you can see, nothing. Okay, so let me show you the interesting part. I'm again copying the same thing and pasting it over here, and something hello python. Okay, and again putting one more comma here. Now if I execute, you can see there is hello hyphen python. Okay, now I hope you understood this sep keyword. Sep keyword stands for separator. So if you provide multiple strings or multiple elements or multiple values to print, so those will be separated by this value. Now suppose I want to put a star mark here or asterisk symbol. Now if I just print, you can see hello star python. Okay, now I hope you got the meaning of separator or this keyword. So whenever you require according to your requirement, you can just use. You can put anything here, you can just put any number also. Let me give another example. I'm putting here hello python, and between this I'm putting suppose all this something like this. Just execute, you can see all these things are becoming the separator. Okay, now let's understand this. Okay, for this let me copy one simple thing. I'm just copying this line. Okay, and printing here three times. Okay, and this is another line, and now this is another line. Just think, I am now executing this entire thing at a time. You can see hello python, and between this is separator. Okay, so now just remove the separator. We have understood this concept, we don't require now. And I will finally give an example on that. I'm just removing the separator. Okay, now I'm just executing. So hello python, hello python, hello python again. So why hello python the second and third are coming here, why not here only? Because here we are using the end keyword and we are giving slash n. Slash n means a new line. Okay, so it is after printing hello python, it is giving entire new line. Then it is printing again hello python, then again giving one line, then again hello python, then again one line. Now if I just print here print suppose 1, you can do, it will come into a new line. Why not here? So I want to print 1 here. Suppose I will give here one hyphen. Now you can see what happens. Now you can see this is the end, this is not a new line. So after this just a hyphen come up, then this starts printing. Now suppose I want, let me change here to java, and let me change here to scala. So these are the some other languages. Okay, now I want this Scala and this entire things will come up after one tab space, so I can use slash t instead of slash n. I can use slash t. Now let me execute. You can see here after hello Java it gives one tab space, then this thing come up hello Scala, and after this I have given one hyphen, then comes one. Now I want instead of n, I want something else. Suppose what I can say, I want suppose too many hyphens. Now if I execute, you can see hello Python, this many numbers of hyphens, then hello Java, then one tab space, then this, then one more hyphen, then one. Okay, so this was one more facility provided by print function that we have not seen yet. Okay, so finally let me do use both, and I can just give an example. So you can use anything you want. I am doing here hello guys, and I'm separating this by suppose one underscore, and instead of slash n, okay, instead of slash n I'm just putting at the rate. Okay, now I'm just executing. You can see hello guys, in between them we have an underscore, and finally we have one at the rate symbol. Okay, so this is all about print function. One more thing I've already discussed, let me show you again. So I'm giving suppose one variable x as 100, y as 200. Okay, now I want to print print and the value of x is, I'm just putting one curly braces. Those guy who can remember what I'm writing, what keyword I'm gonna use here, those are brilliant. They are practicing well enough, great. And other people just try to remember what I'm going to write. Y is again curly braces, and just after closing this what I can say double quote, I'm putting one dot, and then format what I can put x comma y. So the value of x will be replaced here and value of y will be replaced here. Let me show you. You can just do as many spaces, that is not required. So you can see x is y and y is 200. You just want to swap, then you can just do here y comma x, or anything you can do. That is, you know this position is first position, this is index number 0, and this is index number 1. We don't write it because it is by default. So just you want to swap, then you can just do here 1, and here you can do 0. Now you can see x is 100. Now it will be swapped, x will be 200. Let me execute. See here, x is 200 and y is 100. Okay, so this thing I have already discussed. Okay, so this was all about output. Now let's start about input. So how to take input? I want to take input from the user. Suppose I am creating one calculator. Okay, just very small example I'm giving. I'm creating one calculator. So user will give two numbers, user input. So how I can take input? Okay, so for that we have one function that is called input. So if I just write input, this is the function. Okay, and I just execute run. So it is giving one box and asking something, prompting. It's, I can say, prompting. So the cursor is blinking, it means it is waiting for getting input. You can see here black symbol, it means Python is executing, Python interpreter is running, my code is being executed, it's not terminated yet. Okay, so I can give anything, I'm just putting 7. Okay, so now I want to store this input in a variable. So for example, I am giving one variable name equals to, I want to, what is your name? I want to ask what's your name. Now if I execute it, I am putting here my name is KP. Now if I just print print, name. So it will give this name variable contains the value and the value is kp. Okay, so you can do in the same line also. Let me copy this. Again, I want to print here. I'm giving two inputs. Name I'm asking, again contact equals to input. Remember one thing, input takes everything in a string format. I will show you in this example. Okay, so it is first giving first box is for this only name. Okay, so I'm giving my name is kp. Press enter. So it is giving second box, this is for contact. So suppose I am giving 1111, this is my phone number. Press enter. All right, now if I just print name comma contact, execute, so it is printing my name as well as my contact. Okay, so now let me show you what is the type of contact. So you can see I have given 1111, so this is one integer, but if I see the type here, you can say it is string type. Okay, so input function, whatever you provide, maybe you are providing a real string or maybe a float value or maybe an integer value, it will consider everything as a string. So whenever you want to do some operations, you cannot perform integral operation, sorry, not integral, it's integer related operations such as arithmetic operation, addition, subtraction. You have to convert the string into integer first. Okay, then only you can do, or you can just go with directly string concatenation, something like that. Okay, so this is one thing. Suppose whenever I am executing this box, it is not giving so much user friendly, like it is just providing this box only. Let me show you. It is giving this box. Actually user is not this is not for user friendly, I can say. So I want it will prompt just enter your name, something like this. So how I can do? Okay, so okay, so I can put here inside double quotes, enter your name, then here I can just put enter your contact number. Okay, now if I execute, you can see it is asking enter your name and giving a box. Now it is more user friendly, you can say. Okay, enter your contact number 12345 6. Okay, this is giving more good way. Okay, so this was all about input function. So further in our videos we are going to use this input function to create dynamic codes. As the user gives input, we are going to operate on that. Okay, so this is all about input and output. Okay, so let me give you one more keyword, that is called eval. Okay, so this is one keyword, or you can say it is a method or function. So let me just give one more example or one two example on that. This is not our topic for today, but I can just give. So eval function just evaluates. Okay, and the exception thing is it accepts the string. Okay, so let me show you the eval function, eval. Okay, this is the function name. So for string I am just putting double quotes or maybe single quote, no problem. If I am doing here 2 plus 5, now just execute, you can see it is giving 7. So it just evaluated. Suppose anything you want to evaluate, you can evaluate eval. Inside that, if I put 2 greater than 0, you can see it is giving error. Why? Because I already told you it accepts only string. Eval function, the argument 1, it contains only one argument, and it must be string. Okay, so how to make a string? Just put a single quote or double quote. Now if I do, it is giving true. Why? Because 2 is obviously greater than 0. Or everything, every functionality, not functionality, every operations you can perform inside it. Let me give you one two more example. I am giving eval. Again I am putting double quotes or single quotes. Suppose I want a list 5 in, suppose this is my list 1 2 3 4 5. I'm just gonna put comma here, one more comma, one more comma here, one more comma. So this is membership test. Is this element is there inside this list? Yes, it is obviously present here. Now if I just execute, you can get here true. So any operations, you know, you can perform inside this eval. Okay, something more, I am putting quotes because of string. Suppose I am giving true and false, sorry, false. So what it means? True means 1, false means 0. So 1 and 0, what it will give? It should give 0. Let's check. So see here, it's giving false. False means 0. Okay, so this is one thing I had to discuss, and small topic. Anything else? Yes, there is one more small topic, that is called ID. What is ID? So you know, in your school or college, or if you are employee, you have something called unique ID, that is called employee ID, or maybe college roll number, or maybe school roll number. Similarly, everything, every variable, whatever we create in Python, everything, every object has a unique identity value. Okay, so how to check the identity? Suppose I am assigning a variable a equals to 6. So how to check the ID of a? ID is the function, just put ID a. So this is the identity number of a. Okay, so if you just change the value, I am putting a equals to 10, and now if you check ID of a, you can see it's something called last 8848 and it is 8720. Okay, so these are different actually. Anything you can put, any list, tuple, dictionary, anything. Just let me do, I'm creating one dictionary. Okay, empty dictionary, let me create. I'm creating one empty dictionary. Now if you execute, and I'm asking what is your ID, so this is my ID. Okay, so this was all about this video. Anything else? No. We will see something new concept. We have covered all the data structures, inbuilt data structure, list, tuple, and set and dictionary, as well as Python input, output, all of the methods, strings, etc. We have covered a lot of things with examples and good explanations. Okay, so that's all guys for this video. Hope you have enjoyed this and understood all the concept I tried to explain you. Okay, that's all guys for this video, and see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye bye.